Hi, this is Kazuyoshi. At In the last post, I have spoken that I am feeling happy to add the timeline concept to the goal vision, and I'm really thinking about this. So the reason is because it's maybe a little bit different when you are doing this on your own and you are working with a team. The reason is you yourself is have your own goal, have your own dream. You want to achieve that, and you accelerate. You want to accelerate, and in order to accelerate, you will shorten the timeline so that you would think outside of a comfort zone or outside of the box, and you reach to a totally different approach and idea. Of course, you have to think hard. You work hard. That is prerequisite. But what about your team member? Because of course, on the surface, they share the goal. I mean, team, if you are running a company or if you are the lead of the team, and of course, you are the person who most wants to achieve that, but the other people are of agreeing with that or maybe are surely with you, but the the motivation or the energy may be different, and this is just usual. How do you do that? So I mentioned that, and I'm going to mention again, but the timeline deadline created by yourself works for you. But if that is given, it will be the have reason of them have to goal or have to approach. So what is important is, of course, the foundation that you better avoid have to, and you try to make them want to exist there and no change at all. So you will need to try to make that goal itself and also the timeline both as want to make them want to. So I'm not trying to tell you that you need to twist the reality, but you will need to talk and going if you talk about reason of want to, it always have to go back deep in yourself why you want to do that. So like you are the founder, for example, you're a founder or whatever company or whatever idea. So you have a goal. You're okay to shorten the timeline. You can put the pressure on yourself. The reason is because you have the reason why you want to do that. And this is of course famous Simon Sinek word of why. And I've been talking about this, written this in my book Cause. And yeah, it's quite similar concept, maybe a little broader, but still I can use that the word cause, which is nearly equal to why. But as long as you have why or cause, you are fine with hard things. But your team member, employees, or maybe your family member are not sharing the same why or cause. And this is natural because we are different individuals, not a problem at all. And you are not sharing his or her cause or why, right? So we have to understand this. Why this team is not energized enough, if you feel so, despite them showing the goal, despite them providing the timeline, why this team is not having enough motivation or maybe a creative thinking to overcome the challenges. Of course, if you have a goal there, if you don't have a goal, you need to have a goal. But if you have a goal, then you need to go back or go down to the root of this, and it's your cause or why. Okay, but that's my why. So how do we translate or maybe transplant to them? Yeah, you have to talk. You just have to talk. And you have to have a talk. You have to talk. And of course, how you talk, speak is important. And everybody talks about the storytelling, right? Story will resonate, connect your experience, your thoughts to somebody else. The story is powerful because the whole story, and this looks from totally different from very different angles, but each people can take some part, small part that resonate to themselves and may start building their own story around that. So if you just talk about the ideal concept or how it should be like or how logically it works, people can't start building their own story. Just by telling your story, you can convey your why or cause. And people will take some part of that, small piece of that, like a pie is from front of there, and you cut a slice. And this will be the seed for the people who heard the story, and they will start their own story. And those who are able to grow the story to their own story, and it's all kind of under the umbrella of your or corporations or team's vision, then it's gonna be a good good team so that each people, I don't say everybody, but many of them can cope with a shortened timeline with a bold goal. So I think now all the things that are taught or spoken in the world is coming together. I know the why, or maybe my cause is a great, powerful concept. And of course, the big goal, bold goal, BHAG or blue ties is go beyond the comfort zone is so powerful. We combine this and also shorten the timeline, use it as a friend is another powerful tool. So yeah, it's 21st century. We can use all these ideas and install to ourselves. Our greatest friends and also the greatest competitor will be the smartest AI. So we have to have fun, enjoying living together with super smart AI. Thank you, and that is for today. Bye bye.